all over the place, all over the place. Because we are the people of God, we answer the name of God. That's why they hate us. That's why they hate us. But no man on earth shall stop the kingdom. No man. The kingdom of Biafra. No man. That is the kingdom of God. Go to the mountain, go to the valley, go and tell the nation Biafra is coming again. Go to the mountain, go to the valley, go and tell the world Biafra is coming again. To Biafra, we must bring the restoration of Biafra must surely come. To
you go somewhere until you tell me who Douglas is. He goes so forth and died for you and I know who he is. I don't know who Douglas is. He goes somewhere. It's going to be called. And the government house, will be called the Council House, no longer Douglas House. Any minute. You know that before? After this, every ESM commander will sleep in their house. After making a lot of women childless in Benue, the same Fulani that drove away Yoruba people into Benin Republic, they are not terrorists. The people you are relying upon to come to your rescue are the same people that sent these murderers to kill you and get your land. I will use Ebonyi State as an example. All the years they've been killing us, occupying our land, that we cannot go to the farm anymore, Dave Umahi said nothing. It was only the time that we started to respond in like manner to these terrorists that they started complaining. The death of Ikonso opened the floodgates of hell. Ikonso must be avenged in a grand manner, so that in their next life, these Janjaweed people and the traitors we have in Biafra land, they will know not to touch a warrior and defender of the innocent, which Ikonso was. A warrior and a defender.
Why? Are we on the radio station with more? You're listening to the radio station. You're listening to this is Radio Biafra.
All right, this is Radio Biafra USA 2. My name is Mazi Iyke. This morning, there's not much to talk about except to, air in something that I just picked up. And one of our brothers, he made a very, very important demand, and I think it's something that we have to look into very, very well. I don't, unfortunately, I didn't pick up his actual name, but later on the program, if I find him, I'll let you know. But before I get into that, yesterday I made a promise that I was going to bring in a phone number for you to make your calls to the State Department. You can do it. We have a customer service number there at 1202 647 6575. I repeat, the number is +1 202 647 6575. When you call, please just tell them exactly what you want to say, and they will direct you. The receptionists will direct you to the appropriate department. However, to narrow it down, we have a number specially dedicated to the zoo. It's +1 202 647 3469. +1 202 647 3469. Launch your complaint. Tell them basically that the person that was talking to the Secretary of State or whoever is not Buhari, that Buhari is dead. We want you to bombard them with calls. Send in your calls, and when the same thing is being said over and over and over, I know actually that the United States cannot be taken for granted. They can't just go there and tell them anything because they think they don't know. And what our brother here said that I'm going to air this morning, it's something that I think we thought we have to look into it. We have to think about it seriously. Our game has changed. Everybody is confused. Some of the people that were saying bad things before, I hear them. I hear all of them. But you know something? I'm not going to bring some people here, bring their clips because they can't be trusted. They cannot. As na we have heard all this before. We can't trust anybody. Even if you are supporting what we are doing, that's your problem. It's not our problem. Right now, it is not IPOB or Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's problem. No, it is your problem. You want to support, fine. You don't want to support, fine. It doesn't make any difference. Keep lying to yourself and deceiving yourself and thinking that you are deceiving anybody. Forget it. Everybody's talking, even including Father Mbaka, who has disappeared for a while. Yesterday, I listened to Mazi Iyke in the BBC. They're asking him one question. You know, one interesting thing is that these people are so confused that when you ask him, Isioji or Sigocha, we're asking you, what do you think about, oh, Nnamdi Kanu did this. Oh, when I started it many years ago, 20, 40 years ago, I started it. Yes, everybody started something some time ago. Odumegwu Ojukwu started it. And was Iyke even going to a point of lying? I don't know when this happened. Was it before the exile or after the exile? Because I've never seen you, honestly. Eze Buruburu is our brother, he's our son, he's our father, we know. Stop all these stupid lies. People should stop all this nonsense. But not that it bothers us, but you're making a fool of yourself, a jackass of yourself. I listened to that program. The BBC guy was trying to call him back. He's trying to make him understand that being AJ is not what I ask you. Because you know something. They will look at you as a stupid person. The only time somebody will pay attention is the moment you call Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Yeah, somebody's every ear will rise up to listen to you. Otherwise, so that's why they are doing what they are doing, but it does not matter to us. It does not really matter. Like I said, this what our brother just said is something that I think we should think about seriously, especially those of us in diaspora. Because he's talking, this is exclusively for those in diaspora, to be honest. Let's listen to this.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. This message is for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, the commander of ESN, Eastern Security. I want everybody that sees this video should please share it. I want it to get to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the message I have. Like I said before, you can never be on social media without telling the truth the way you feel. Good morning, every one of you. My message is to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the indigenous people of Biafra. My message is, can we shake the world? Do we really, really want freedom? You see, these white people, not be say they know they hear waiting they happen. They know what is happening. They are waiting for us to come and buy ammunition. They are waiting for us to come and buy guns. They know what is happening. Chris, good morning. My question is, this is my idea to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Do we really want freedom? Let us shake the world. How do we shake the world? All the Igbo people all over the world, we have to protest. We need protection. We need to protest for referendum. Right now, as I'm talking to you, all over the world abroad, some indigenous people of Biafra are locked up inside their cell. They locked down for prison because they don't get paper. They want refugees paper, but they don't agree give them. But they locked them up. As I talk to you now, some people there deportation camp. As I talk to you now, some people get that refugees paper, police fit collect and tear them anytime. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, do you really want to shake the world? All of us, all over, we have to stop work. Some people are dying. Why would they go work? Abi? Can you just give the command that every Igbo man, any place where we dey in the world, 1 or 2 days, let me say 2 days, we should shake the world. Go to their television stations. I don't know if I'm making sense, but this is what the message I have for you, sir. Command, say, make all Igbo people where they all over the world. One day, all of us in command, one day. We go choose one day where all of us go for streets. We have to shake the world that people are dying. They pretend like they don't know what is going on. They know. The world know what is going on in Africa. They know. They are lying to themselves. They pretend they don't know. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, talk to the Yoruba agitators. We can all shake the world together, all over the world, whether you did for Arab, Dubai or anywhere. We need to protest for referendum. Sebi they don't kill Ikonso. Me, sometimes I did, they look, say, our governors are foolish, they are stupid. They don't know that one day they will need somebody like Ikonso to defend them. All you do is tell the Fulani police to go and kill, or soldiers to go and kill your own Pekin, where they protect you. They don't have choice. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you are an orphan. I see you as an orphan who is fighting for the masses instead of the masses to fight for you. The masses are fighting against you for telling the truth. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you are an orphan. Your father and mother died inside this struggle. Every time I listen to you, every morning I listen to you. I have my earphone. I will keep listening. Any day where I don't listen to Nnamdi Kanu, I know they get rest of mind. Why I'm listening to Nnamdi Kanu, I dey cry. I wear at the sweep street. Now street at the sweep. As I dey sweep the street, now so I go to cry. Some of you people will tell me, say, do you need water? They not gonna know what I not gonna know the time where water they come out of my eyes. Because you are telling the truth. We see the truth. People can agitate for freedom. The Israel where we did today, they agitate for freedom. From the onset, from Egypt, they agitate for freedom. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, my message still remains the same. Can we shake the world? Let's forget about this COVID-19, waiting. Let us, all of us, shake the world. The Yorubas and Igbo, make we get uniform. All of us, make we get put Biafra, put Yoruba Republic, Abina Oduduwa Republic. Let us go to their television station. Let them carry this our problem. We need referendum. What is this? Many of us don't dey abroad for 20 years. They never go home. For sake say they don't get paper. For sake say Nigeria no safe. Their mama don't die. Their papa don't die. Nobody gree go home. You won't go do waiting. When you go before you no go come back again. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, my message still remains the same. Can we shake the world? That's my message. Can we just shake the world? We can shake the world. We are one of their manpower. If I no go work for one day, they feel them. And I believe that many Biafrans all over the world, if they no go work one day, whether you be doctor, whether you be nurse, all of us all over the UK, Canada, US, in one day, can we shake the world? They are waiting for us to come and buy gun and kill ourselves. Isn't that true? They have guns, they want to sell it. Where are they selling the guns now? If the war is going on all over the world, I'm saying it, let them hear. They want war. Look, make I tell you, Igbo people where they produce guns, they are looking for a place to sell it. All these small fights, where would they fight? So, in their eyes, they want us to escalate so that we can buy guns to kill ourselves. Then they will come after making their money, they will come down. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, my message still remains the same. Can we shake the world? Let all the Oduduwa and the Biafrans all over the world stop work in 2 days. Yes, in 2 days, all over the world. In same 2 days, every television go carry on, every Facebook go carry on. This is my suggestion. This is my suggestion. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, please share this video. I want it to get to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I don't have power and I don't have the voice, but this is my voice here. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, can we shake the world, sir? Let us shake the world. Let them not pretend that they don't know. We all go to the television station. Make we not go for the street, they shout. One person go carry one private TV on the show. No. Let all Biafrans and Oduduwa Republic, make all of us stop work in 1 day, in 2 days, all over the world, whether you dey Canada. Anybody will go work, we deal with the person. Anybody where we see say go work, we deal with that fucking person. We must all buy the uniform. Let us buy Biafran shirts. Let us buy Oduduwa Republic shirts. Let us show the world that we are suffering. You guys can see people are dying. I wake up this morning and they go work. People they die for my village for Ebonyi State. And they go work. Oh. Some people they never see what thing they go chop today. It's not like that for my family, but there are people who are today as I thought they never chop since yesterday. How long are we gonna live like this? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the message still remains the same. Let us shake the world, sir. Make we forget about this COVID-19. See, you see here for Israel, we know they use masks again. You go hold your mask like this. When you get close to person, you put up. How many of you watch my video on my YouTube? I went inside the market for Israel. You see how many of them they use mask? They fool all of them. They follow each other like this for back. Let me see. Maybe I have other things I wrote down here.
All right, my brother, that message is very, very clear. I understand it and I agree with you completely. Just a day. Let's not wait for Nnamdi Kanu. I'm calling on the coordinators all over the world. We can organize this. We don't have to wait for Mazi to do things for us. He doesn't have to give us order. Just one day. I mean, what he's saying makes a lot of sense. Makes big sense for me. You know, take it to CNN. Take it to their stations. When you block their stations, they will talk about it. The world will know. We're not asking them to give us freedom. What we are saying is making the world be aware. Look at it. Ordinary telephone conversation that they called our media publicity secretary. A question on channels, and they are finding them 5 million worthless money. That's not the issue. The point I'm making is not because they charge them money. It's not important. The point is the world knowing about us gives them so much concern. But they think they have the power to bring in anybody into their channel TV, come and say things, whatever they want, they lie, and the world will buy it. One phone call that they made to our media man drove them crazy. Just one. If they had an alternative, they could have shut down that station completely. But they don't. They don't have anything. They don't have NBC's. Radio Nigeria, Nigerian television is gone. That one is rat hole. So this channel is the one that they are using. So if they could have gone that way of going to find them, you know, even if the fine is not paid, they have already made it, and for one phone call, that to keep the world aware of what is happening. So what my brother is here is saying, not just carrying the placards in the streets, whatever country we are, we go to their stations, go there, stand in front of them and carry the placard. They will come out with their cameras, they will take pictures because they need news. They need to be the first that will say something that's happening in the world. It is very, very important that we do that, honestly.
Meanwhile, IPOB has released a statement reacting to the arrest and death of one of theirs. We caught up with the spokesperson of the group, Emma Powerful. And here is the telephone interview with him. What can you tell us about what happened yesterday? The arrest and the death of a leader of IPOB.
They lied to the public that they enter our camp. Nigerian army can never in their life enter ESN camp. That is a promise. The guy went to his village. They ambushed him there. That was all.
Why did you say they can never enter your camp?
They cannot, because they don't have the wherewithal to enter there. They don't have the power.
Do you mean that you have the firepower?
God is on our side, and God is protecting us.
So what happened? How did you lose the member, and how many of your people have been arrested?
They have arrested more than, since in Imo State, they arrested more than 50 people in the zone there. In Oguta, Ohaji, Ebema, LUGA. They have been arresting people, going to their houses and they arrest them. In Anambra, they arrested so many people. In Abia, they arrested so many people. And yesterday on, our commander went to his village. He's from our mama. They ambushed him with some politicians, Obioso and the coup. They ambushed him, ordered the military to kill him. That was what happened.
You sent a tacit threat to the governor of Imo State. What do you mean by that threat?
He knows Imo State administrator, Supreme Court administrator, knows very well that he committed a crime, and we must follow him up.
What crime did he commit?
He ordered for the killing of this guy because he refused his offer.
What offer is that?
To come and hear the Bubago, which the Southeast governors established.
When did he offer him? Did he speak to him on the phone? Did he have a meeting with him?
He sent some people to meet him.
And what happened? He refused, or what
the guy refused that he cannot betray Biafra's agitation and the ES and our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Since then, they have been threatening him.
And so, when you now send this threat, what do you plan to do?
You don't ask me what are my plans. We have plans, and we must execute it. That's all. I'm
very sure you are aware that the federal government has proscribed your organization. So,
why are they running from their courts to come and defend it? That is a black market proscription.
You are not worried that you are described as terrorists?
We are not terrorists. You know that.
No, that's what the federal government calls you.
Journalist, you know that IPOB is not a terrorist.
But that's what the federal government calls you.
They call because they don't want to defend it. They don't want us to defend the matter in the court. Every day, any court date, they run away. Don't you know that?
So what are you planning to do now?
We are planning to get Biafra.
When are you planning to do that?
God knows the time.
Okay, so because residents of Omuma, when we interviewed them yesterday, they said that the people that attacked the governor's house are members of ESN. What do you have to say to that?
Anybody can say whatever he or she likes. It doesn't concern us.
So, and that's the reason why I asked the question in the first place, that are your members or ESN, are they the ones who attacked the governor's house? Because those who saw it said your members were the ones who staged that attack. For some of the information that we have when we went on the ground and the pictures that we saw of the late Ikonso commander that was killed yesterday by security operatives, they said they recovered several sophisticated weapons, including 6 AK-47 rifles, hundreds of ammunition of different calibers, and lots of charms, including bulletproof charms. How true is this?
Can you, first of all, ESN we don't use army uniform, Nigerian army uniform. That is number one. Number two, they presented 3 AK-47 with 1 magazine. How can somebody use 3 AK-47 with 1 magazine? They presented 10 bullets while we have no machine gun there. So these things, they are liars. All those informations are false.
Where the Fulanis are.
They are not saying the truth because they don't want to tell the Nigerians, the citizens, the citizens that Nigeria is almost collapsing. And the IPOB have decided that nothing will stop them to back out on this course for Biafra restoration. So other tribes can work for their own. They can say whatever they like. We are intact. IPOB and ESN, we are intact. Another commander has taken over.
What's the name of the commander?
I won't tell you.
That's right.
If you say that your intentions is for the Igbo nation,
we are not talking of, first of all, mind you, we are not talking of Igbo nation, we are talking of Biafra. Biafra comprises so many tribes, not only Igbo nation. We are not talking of Igbo nation, we are talking of Biafra.
So what are your thoughts
Former
about...
Eastern region, both South and Southeast. We are not talking of Igbo nation.
But let me ask you, what are your thoughts on the establishment of Ebubeagụ?
Ebubeagụ is a ghost security outfit, so we have nothing to do with them. If there is no group called Ebubeagụ That name is from out. It's a ghost group. We have not seen them. Let them come out and do the funny things. We show them where they belong.
Okay, so confirm to us, ESN is not behind the attack on the governor's house.
I told you before. When you went to Omuma and interviewed people, did they tell you that those that came to attack in that very place mentioned ESN, and we are ESN, we are IPOB? You didn't answer me up till now.
They said so, yes.
The people said they are ESN.
Members of the communities. Yes, they said.
Members of the community say
yes.
They are ESN.
Yes, that's what they told us.
IPOB.
Yes, that's what they told us. Yes.
They lied to you. They lied to you.
They told us that's what they confided in us, that they are members of ESN.
They are lying.
So you are saying that ESN does not have a hand in it?
ESN can never come on operation and tell you, we are ESN. We can't do that. We know what we are doing.
Okay. So what kind of operation does ESN do?
We pursue Fulani terrorists in our bushes and our forests.
That was very simple, straight and simple, isn't it? This is the reason why they suspended channel. This is because of this telephone conversation. The point is that they cannot stop us, my brothers. They can't. They just don't have the wherewithal, according to him, to stop what we are doing. We are here to actualize our country and get our country to ourselves. Whether they like it or they don't like it, we have to continue what we are doing. There's no going back. So what I take with me this morning is especially this message from our brother, who is instructing that we should just take a day. This is not like going to normal protests of carrying placards. No, let's go make this protest, not standing in the street because small television stations or little guys that are struggling. I'm not saying that they are not important, but at least they are limited to what they can, the exposure they can give you. We have to go out there and make sure that we actually storm the big stations so that the world will hear our voice. We are not saying that anybody should come to our aid per se. No, what we are saying is that we want the exposure, we want the world to be aware of what is going on. And for those of us that have given out number for the United States State Department, I repeat that number again, is +1 202 647 6575. I repeat, +1 202 647 6575. And to narrow it down, you can tell them about you can use this other number, +1 202 647 3469. That's narrowing it down to Nigeria and the State Department. So when you call this, I think this goes to the mission and they'll be able to know what to call and tell them what you think. Make them understand that the Nigerian government, they are locking up our people for nothing. There is nothing we have done. And the United States should please don't pay them any mind. Don't do whatever they want, because they're asking that they move the German the troops that are stationed in Germany that has to do with Africa. They want to move them to Nigeria. But don't forget that this was something, Fulanis, everything they do backfires against them. They had started this, they had wanted to do this many years ago. I think it started with Jonathan. He was rebuffed. Now he went to Buhari. They rebuffed it. Today, they are now begging for it to come because they have taken more than they can chew, and now they want help. United States should stay away from whatever we are doing because we have our ESN to protect us. We are here clamoring for our freedom. All you can do is because I think Great Britain has already told them also that there's no way they can take care of their problems. So they are going to take care of their problems. We are here to make sure that we get our freedom. Freedom for us is paramount, and there's nothing anybody can do. Thanks to our ESN, thanks to IPOB, because they are different kinds of people. These are people that when they are gone today, you'll wish that they had lived together. IPOB has come that the world might understand that freedom means to us. We are children of the light, and we are going home, whether they like it or not.
We are not like other people.
Absolutely not.
Because as I once reminded you before we came, there was nobody like us. Now that we are here, they pretend, they copy, they emulate, they fabricate falsehood. But they can never be like us. Long after we are gone, they will wish we lived forever. IPOB is very special. Exceptionally special. The largest mass movement in the whole world, bar none. And we did it because Chukwuokike Abiama is with us. We did it because Chukwuokike Abiama created IPOB himself. And we are here to pilot its affairs. We will not prevaricate. We will not stop. We will not slumber until Biafra is fully restored to its former glory. Anybody in doubt as to our resilience and our determination to restore Biafra is not only mistaken, not only misguided, but needs to see a psychiatrist, because we are not stopping. I am Nnamdi Kanu, and I don't stop until I get what I want.
That message is very clear and simple. I'll take a very
Biafran's Got Talent exclusive.
I will open up the line when I get back.
If not for ESL, where do we stay? If not for IPOB, tell me where do I go? If not for ESL, where do we stay? IPOB, thank you.
Thank you.
ESL, thank you. IPOB, thank you. ESL, thank you.
ESN is chasing away criminals in our land, in Biafra land.
Before we were truly messed up, but right now we are fully secure. Words cannot tell how I feel about the things you do if you're wrong.
Are you struggling to stand for our rights? We say thank you for protecting Biafra land.
Yeah. You've been fighting so hard, protecting motherland against the Fulanis, enemies of Biafra land.
They are the soldiers that we know, bronze to safeguard and keep us safe.
If it's not for IPOB, tell me where do I go? If not for ESL, where do we stay? If not for IPOB, tell me where do I go? If not for ESL, where do we stay? IPOB, thank you.
Thank you, ESN.
Thank you, IPOB.
We say
thank you, ESN. Thank you.
I say never slow down until our enemies are all down. Yeah.
You've been the power I can rely on. That is a fact that I can't deny.
Champion soldiers fighting stronger and protecting lives. The pain you feel today will be the joy you feel tomorrow.
We say yes to you, yes, like every day. Cause if it's not for
IPOB, tell me where do I go? If not for ESL, where do we stay? If not for IPOB, tell me where do I go? If not for ESL, where do we stay? IPOB, thank you. ESL, thank you. IPOB, thank you. ESL, thank you.
We are grateful to God for ESN. More praise to the able. Thank you.
Oh yes, ESN is here.
Long live ESN. Long live IPOB. Long live our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. All hail Biafra. Biafra, we hail you.
Support ESN wherever you are.
All right, you can support them. Go to our website www.ipobinUSA.org/donate. One more time. The website is www.ipobinUSA.org/, it and say donate. All right, the lines are open for you. Let's go into our conversation, but please bear in mind that when you come in, just make it as short as possible so others can have the room to come in so we can take as many calls as possible. I just noticed that because I put up the numbers on the website, on my page on Facebook, it has customarily automatically increased the number of callers. So please make sure that when you call, stay very as short as possible. Just go straight to your point, and and allow room for the others. The number here is 646-920-4541. 845-345-7984. I have a call coming in. The first caller this morning is calling me on private line. Let's take this one. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Mazi Iyke, good morning. God bless you, Mazi.
Welcome to the program.
My name is Mazi, my man Ugo Onyejaka. I am the national PRO of IPOB here in the United States of America. I reside here in Washington, D.C. But Mazi, I'm from Amibo. Amibo is in Olo. Amibo is the home of the tiger, and Amibo is the home of King Jaja. Mazi, I thank you so much for all your input, and I thank God Almighty who brought Nnamdi Kanu to us. Mazi, my submission this morning is just to encourage the Biafran, our youth, Biafran youth, Oduduwa youth, and all the youth in the Middle Belt. I am telling them and I'm assuring them that there is light at the end of the tunnel, that Nigeria is down, as I am telling you now. I am telling you, I am just calling from Washington, D.C. Nigeria is down. Nigeria is so desperate. They are calling for everybody to come and help. But we know exactly what we need. What we need is that referendum. There is no negotiation. Anybody that will come to help America in Nigeria, they call it America. Anybody, they will know. We will stand our ground. We need referendum, and that is the bottom line. There's no two ways about it. So I want to thank them so much, because the bleeding of Nigeria, the situation of Nigeria now, honestly, that shows that Nigeria is at the end, because it is when something is coming to an end that, people will become so desperate. The killing things tend to escalate so much. So that shows is a sign that Nigeria is done. So I am calling you, if you are here in America, and then you are still standing or sitting on the fence, you are being so ambivalent and being so naive and being, not making up your mind to know exactly what is going on in your motherland. It is not good, because you cannot trick yourself. You cannot hurt yourself so much that you will see people that have come from Sahel to take over your land. And then we have been agitating and calling upon you to come and do the needful. And you are still standing there. That means how much you hate yourself. So why are we calling every day? Why are we doing all these things? We are doing because we are fighting for the preservation of our life. We are fighting for our security. And we are fighting for the humanity, all the youth in Nigeria. And especially the Biafran youth who have never seen anything good. I am calling upon you, if you are here, please let us just support our ESN. Our ESN, Eastern Security Network. This is the security of the people, by the people, and for the people. This is the only security that will not take any bribe. This security are the people that have volunteered that they have to sleep in the bush so that their bush will be very clean, and just to remove all these Fulani men with AK-47 who are raping our mother, who are raping our sisters, who have occupied our land so that we cannot go to the farm. This is the farming season. So I want everybody to know why we have the ESN. Our ESN is exclusively to just get rid of all these marauders from our bush so that we can go ahead and get food for our people, our elderly mother, our elderly father, our children, to feed them. This is the ESN. And we are calling upon you to come and donate to the ESN, no matter how little it is. Come and show your happiness. Come and just show that compassionate feeling that you have. It's not only going to the church and dancing around. This is now your own security, because security is your life. Donate to ESN. If you want to do this, I am urging you and telling you that it is very easy. It is so easy to do. The only thing that you have to do, use your smartphone. With your smartphone, you can go into the Google. Go to the Google and type. It's very simple. Type there www.ipobinUSA.org/donate. www.ipobinUSA.org/donate. Thank you, my brother. Do this for yourself, because this is what you are doing for you. Thank you, and God bless you. Mazi, thank you.
Bless you. Thank you so much. All right, this is Radio Biafra. We're talking about referendum, and that's exactly what we're asking for. Our brother just said something. We have to plan it very, very well. I'm talking to the coordinators all over the world in diaspora. We should organize something. Here in New York, we used to have rallies, but this time, his idea is very different, it's very unique. We don't have to stay in the street and carry our placards. No, we know where the stations are. We know where this, we know where these media houses are. Go out there and do our demonstration, and I'm sure they will eventually listen to us whether they like it or not. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. We're still taking calls. I have a call coming in on private line on, what's that? Okay, this is supposed to be a WhatsApp line. Let's take this one. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Please turn down your radio.
Yeah, thank you, Mazi, Dr. Iyke. Good afternoon from here this afternoon.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you. Good afternoon, dear friends. Pastor Jack on the line from my location. Let me just add my voice this morning from the last clip you just played. I think our brother's suggestion is a nice one, but it needs to be planned, very well planned, and be executed. Now, having said that, I just want to go straight to a few points I want to lay bare this morning. This morning, from the information they gave in Radio Biafra coastal region, that in Ebonyi State, they repeated that same pattern they did in Normanbara, where they used Biafran flag to go and rob a bank, and that 2 policemen were killed. And on the process, police were deployed in Ebonyi State, and they stopped our women both from market. Everybody was chased away. Now, I want our people to understand something. Politicians and this Janjaweed, they are the one executing this particular thing. We have said it that with that number. No armed robber will go to any bank to rob with his identity in order for him to identify openly. Now, this is another plan they have tried to sow inside in order to push every evil thing that happened in the land towards the direction of IPOB. But remember, IPOB came to salvage, came to free you, came to protect you, and they can never work against you. IPOB can never work against any bank, any financial institution or whatsoever. This is what the politicians are now doing in order to have their ways, because they have not been touched yet. Now, having said that, I want to go to second one. Devil Mahi, the chief servant of the Fulani and Fulani administrator and other people, giving our people mandates, native doctors, whatsoever, that they should come and register with Commission of Internal Security. Can you imagine? In our land, these people do not want to hear until they died, because our land, he escaped gunmen on his way to airport to fly. On a daily basis, these saboteurs are increasing, adding more effort. Can you imagine? Therefore, he asking native doctors whatsoever to come and register. You know, these people are not here, and these people have taken us for granted for a very long time. In our own land, can you imagine? This man would have gone to ask these people to come and register. Look at this man. Now, because nothing has so far happened to him and the likes of him, that is why the saboteur, while we are talking about the one they already did, they are increasingly committing more. We not only need to checkmate him or the likes. All of them now, they will rule from Abuja, because in our own land, anything whatsoever policy, whether they are making a decree whatsoever, cannot hold sway in our land. As long as Biafra land is concerned, as it is presently constituted now, anything they say, he will say it in Abuja, come back home and enforce it. And I want to warn whosoever is still a politician or under these governors, if you don't want the wrath of the people, you better either you resign, generally resign, or just stay clear from any policy these idiots are going to make against our people, because we want them down. That is just the truth. Now, having said that, the final one before I go off the line. DSS again are with their fake propaganda. You know, that is what British taught them how to do well. Nigeria, as it presently constituted, cannot stand. Everybody knows. And we have called for a referendum. We can never, IPOB can never shift its ground from total freedom and emancipation of Biafran people, talking about anything. Whosoever that is talking presidency or whatever, you are fooling yourself. You're entitled to your opinion. But you see, Biafra, IPOB can never shift an inch. Let heaven fall. Now, DSS have peddled another propaganda, as they always do, that IPOB and the ESN are shifting bomb from Lagos to Imo State. Can you imagine? And if as you claim, if it is true that they are shifting bomb, why don't you, as a secret service, preempt the shifting of the bomb right from the onset to stop it there? You now circulate a fake memo online that every checkpoint they should start every vehicle thoroughly. Now this is another means they have undertone on this to abduct the other people, using this as an excuse. It's a propaganda. There's nothing of that nature. And because IPOB have told you, we can never buy any arm from any foreign country. Bear it in mind. We will manufacture, we will produce locally. If we did that 1967 to 70, we can do more. All I ask is that every Biafran all over the world rise up and put your penny to make sure that this war, we prosecute it to the letter. We will not give up. Anywhere you see any government institution in our land, set them ablaze and destroy them. Because these politicians, they will stop at nothing than killing all our people. And we must not fold our hands. Like if you watch the video trending yesterday, the SARS, they said they disbanded. In Aba again, killing and abducting people yesterday. One Akwa Ibom guy led one team in Aba, and he was proud. Maltreating our people and Biafran people that are still in army, that are still in police, don't want to learn something. You see, that is why when people like that die, mistakenly killed by unknown people, unknown government, nobody should blame the unknown government. These people are mistakenly killed because if your brother that is working killing you, there is no difference between them and the Janjaweed. So when they meet their Waterloo, they ought also have to die. Therefore, we must stand up because this is the time that we must have to show these people. Since they don't want to hear, a fly that refuses to hear advice, follow the cost to the grave. Yes. They must give us Biafra, either in peace or in pieces. But we must have Biafra. Thank you, Mazi Peter.
Well, thank you so much. This is it. It was said it all. There's nothing anybody can do to stop what we are doing. Keep calling. The number here is 646-920-4541, 845-345-7984. All right, this is Radio Biafra. We're still taking calls from you guys. Random is what we're talking about.
Stop the kingdom of God. No matter how they kill us in the night, kill us in the morning, kill us inside the kingdom. No man. The kingdom of Biafra. No, that is the kingdom of God. Go to the mountain, go to the valley, go and tell the nation Biafra is coming again. Go to the mountain, go to the valley, go and tell the world Biafra is coming again. To Biafra, we must.
Yes, Mazi Iyke. Good afternoon from here, and my name is Desmond. Ndewo Mazi.
Welcome to the
program. I'm calling from Italy. Mazi, before I comment on your analysis this afternoon from here, let me first of all give out our numbers to support ESN for Biafrans in Italy. And this number is from the IPOB national body in Italy, approved by the IPOB national coordinator in Italy. To support ESN, you are a Biafran, friends of Biafran, and also groups that are affiliated to Biafran. Please call this number, +39 35100 46055. I repeat the number again, +39 35100 46055. This number is for the IPOB national coordinator in Italy, and I call the second number, which is +39 3512 551274. I call the number again, +39 3512 551274. This is the number for IPOB national PRO in Italy. Please, I have said this before, and let me say it again. If you are, please, Nwoha Mary Chinenye, please, you endeavor to call the IPOB national coordinator in Italy, because there is a very important information for you. And the number to call is +39 3510 46055. Or there is somebody who knows this woman, Nwoha Mary Chinenye. Please endeavor to start to call the IPOB national coordinator in Italy. Mazi, please, let me go ahead by saying that we have an intel, Mazi, and this is for our men on ground, especially those of us in Enugu province. We are getting an intel that the Fulani people, we just got it this morning, Mazi, that the Fulani people that were chased away from Nsuka area in Enugu State, that they've all relocated to a village called Egede in Udi local government area of Enugu State. The name of the village is Egede. Please, our men must take note. Egede or something like that. Yes. Yeah, our men on ground must take note, and also the youths in this village. Please, you must do the needful now. If you don't have a vigilante, you must organize yourselves together and start immediately, because Fulani must be chased out anywhere in Biafra land. Having said these things, Mazi, I want to encourage our people in Biafra land to remain resolute. You know, the game, like Ndi Bonasina Mbolara Hokarecha Konipi. So we are in a very dark phase of this our struggle, as said by our leader. And also, you can see the enemies, they are battling. Not only, we are not after what the Janjaweed are doing, because those people, we are going to deal with them severely. The thing that the American ambassador to Nigeria and also the commissioner, they have been having meetings, business here, calling this one. Even some UK MPs are in Nigeria, going from here to here, doing a form of nonsense. But I want to tell our people, our freedom is in our hand. Freedom is always taking and not giving. You know, we are ready. 1967 to 70, like I said when I called earlier this morning, America did not help us. But when America had the incident of November 9/11, that is the November, the World Trade Center, the bombing of the World Trade Center by Osama bin Laden, the Easterners, the Eastern region in Nigeria, that is the Biafrans, we did a candle night vigil, and we mourned and we prayed for the innocent souls of Americans that lost their life. And I'm calling on the administration of Joe Biden and also the State Department of America, led by Sec Blinken, and also the American intelligence to look into this thing. We have been the people praying for you and supporting you. The enemies are the people calling you to support them. What we need in that place is referendum and not any military aid. You cannot bring your military to help those. You remember Abdul Muttalib that wanted to bomb an American airline, but unfortunately for him and fortunately for American intelligence, they abducted him, you know. That guy, that 21-year-old young boy, is a student of Shegumi and Pantami, who are terrorists, who even you yourself, America, blacklisted as terrorists, you know. So you must not keep on supporting the terrorists. As long as America cannot live with Taliban, we cannot live with Fulani terrorist Miyetti Allah group, who are the fourth deadliest terrorist group in the whole world by the terrorist index of the world. We are calling on Joe Biden administration that what we need is a referendum. You must push the administration of Boris Johnson to conduct a referendum for people to have their freedom. That is what we need. And I'm telling our people in Biafra land to be resolute. Our youths, we must defend ourselves. Whenever this DSS and the police and the army, they can bring all their army to our land, we will not run away from our land. We will stand and we will fight them. You know, our people in diaspora must stand up to support ESN, and our people on ground, there is no need, because the death is not the worst thing that can happen to you in life. The worst thing that can happen to you in life is living without any reason.
Thank you.
You know, and also freedom is the best thing, not money. Our people must stop sabotage and face the enemy, which are our politicians, the Nigerian army, and Fulani terrorists. Thank you, Mazi, and God bless.
God bless you. All right. Thank you so much. I have another one. Caller, good morning. Caller on Principal Officer's line. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Caller on Principal Officer's line. It looks like your line is not connecting. It says connecting here and it's not going through. Maybe you have to call us back. I think you're calling on WhatsApp. That's why it's not connecting very quickly. If you can make a direct call, that'd be more beautiful. All right, let's take other calls. While we're still waiting for your call to come in, this is Radio Biafra USA 2. My name, Mazi Iyke Peters, and the number here is 646-920-4541. 845-344-7984. That's the line for WhatsApp, and then +1-929-406-9953. I gave you this number this morning for the State Department, and I hope most of you are using the number. It's 202-647-6575. That's customer service Let me take this one. Let's take a call. Caller on principal officer's line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Mazi Iyke. Good afternoon from here.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you, sir. There's Chinemere calling from Ghana. I hear from Suka, Enugu. Yeah, thank you, sir. I greet you for all your work for your people, all the Biafrans. I just want to put mouth on what is going on, especially some news concerning what UK said, that they cannot, they told the Nigeria government, their company, that they will not help them in their insecurity problem, and no partner, no foreign partner can help them. But I just want to also, we, Biafran, should remind them that they should never, as they come out and say, make this statement openly, publicly, they should not do funny thing by going behind underground to do another evil thing, as they did in their so-called Nigerian independence in 1960, claiming that they gave them independence, and without knowing that they handed everything over to Janjaweed. So that's the main thing there. So everybody is hearing it now. We can, some of us, like me, I listen to Mbaka's talk yesterday. He made a talk yesterday in his adoration ministry. So all of them are crying. He prayed for them. He prayed for people that are now killing his own people. He said that they are the saints. But he can see what is going now. He was crying yesterday. He said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, wherever he is, God is him. That he lay his hand on the altar, praying for him, that for his courageous. So that's it. And autumn should be very, very. I hate when you are a leader and you hold the security of your state. You can determine to secure your state. You will be every time talking on the air, telling people then that you will. It's very funny. How can autumn always be talking like this, and they will be killing them every day, asking your enemy that he should allow you people to carry arms. Imagine, and you are in the middle of the cause of your people, saying all these things. So it's very, very unfortunate. If Benue people, if we will try to make sure that Benue people will rise up, let him do. But if although is what they did to Biafrans, is paying them back. But we need everybody. Let everybody go. Shalom. All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra. Thank you so much. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. All we're asking for is referendum. That's what we're going to get, whether they want it or whether they don't like it. As now, what's na neaga all night. Let's take another call on principal officer's line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Mazi Peter. Good morning, sir, from Gambia. My name is Miss Grant Onyebuchi. I'm calling from Gambia. I'm from Aguleri. Aguleri is from Mabala Biafra land. Mazi, I listened to what one of our brother say from Israel. Mazi, our coordinators and our leaders, let them look into it. It's a good idea.
Yeah.
This our brother in Israel. He make a good video. I love the video he make. I love it. Our leader, let them look into the thing our brother say. It's a good thing. Mazi, some of our brothers used to call this Radio Biafra before. I'm not hearing from them now. I hope all is okay. Like Mazi Emmanuel Ezima and Uncle Chibuzo Ohangunam and Mazi Onyebuchi. I want to greet them. Let them start calling Biafra on radio. Here's our hope. Biafra is our own. We'll not run away from Nigeria. Biafra is our own. Thank you, Mazi.
Thank you so much. All right. Thank you. I don't know anything. I don't know why they're not calling, but anytime they call, they will come in. Let's, too many people are trying to come in at the same time. I have a call on WhatsApp. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Call on WhatsApp. Are you there?
Yes, my brother. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Welcome to the program.
Good evening from this side. Yeah, my name is Mazi Iyke, calling from India. Mazi, ESN is our own.
Yes.
And whatever they are doing in our land, we are also in support of them because we don't kill. ESN is just to flush out Boko Harams that Nigerian army and the police have recruited into them, that they have sent to our land to disturb our mothers and our fathers, who is farming, raping our sisters. That is the work of ESN. ESN, we don't come out on the road. We are only focused to chase terrorists out from our bushes because it is only terrorists and animals are living inside the bush. A normal human being can never live inside the bush. So we will keep on supporting them. I'm calling in anybody that is in India, hearing my voice, please let us join hands together. Our leader have done what he can, and to support him now is to also be watering the root which he have planted in us, which is ESN. Please, we are calling everybody to support ESN. You are in India, you want to support ESN. This is our inquiry number which you will call. +91 7428133862. You want to support ESN, you want to join IPOB family, you are in India. Contact this mobile number, +91 7428133862. Our national coordinator in India, Mazi Iyke. You want to ask or you want to know how we are functioning in India, please contact him on his mobile number, +91 8800133187. I repeat, 8800133187. Mazi Iyke, you can see what is happening in our land. You know, what we are now is Chibo and also.
Yes.
And it is time, yes, it is time for our people to be very wise and to be very to come out and register.
Oh, wow.
After they have killed my brother, I read that news. And sometimes our people shouldn't be carried away, you know. Our people should be controlling their emotion. This person come out speak good about us today, we take it. The other one come out and speak bad. We looked at them. He's coming out now to see how, because they have killed Ikonso, they have tried all they could. They murdered that guy in cold blood. Do you understand me now?
Yes.
Now, Fulani Janjaweed have told their poor pet, which they have imposed in us, take who is doing that power for him. That is how I understand it. Because Devuma, you have not called native doctor to come and register last year. How many years have you been in power?
Yes.
Why are you calling them now that you also have died and you have seen it with your eyes? Your masters have told you now what these people are using. Okay, it is native doctor. But let me remind you, Dave Omai, forget about those people putting red, wearing red, black. There is a confirmed people now. They dress, they even clean more than you, Dave. You don't know them. Those ones you are looking into now, and you want to drag them to come. You see where the tie red wrapper, kill fowl, kill goats, pour the blood. That is not the people that is we are doing something with.
Thank
so
you.
Every plan that you guys are doing is failed.
Yes.
Is failed. We cannot be deceived. We
No.
can never ever be deceived in our land again. Thank you very much,
Thank
Mazi
you.
Iyke. May Chukwu Okabama bless you. Bless our leader. And there we
All right, this is Radio Biafra USA too. It's very funny. It's very interesting what they are doing. Let me take this call. Call on straight line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Call on straight line. Are you there? Call on straight line. Are you there? Call on straight line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Thank you, my brother. Will I say good morning or good afternoon?
Welcome
this is
to the program.
Man, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, your man, always calling from the Biafra location. You understand?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. So what I want to put much today is on this the zoo country calling the Americans to come and help. So in my own opinion, either these people are shameless, or they are confused, or they are totally out of tune. Is it not the same Americans when during 9/11, when the Twin Towers was bombed, these people were here dancing, even burning American flags, even burning the shops of the Biafrans in the northern Nigeria. They were destroyed. They were dancing on the road. Then when the same Americans, as it under the last president, they killed one Iranian man, or Qasim, General Qasim or something like that. The whole northern Nigeria erupted. All this Fulani, instigated by Patami, or what they call him, and the Sheikh Gumi, instigated them to be causing riots, burning the businesses of Biafrans that does not even know anything about that Qasem or anything. Now, shamelessly, they are now calling this people. But I could remember a few years ago, these Americans, I think they're stationed around Gulf of Guinea. It was the same Fulani people, their president and so. They were fighting, making these people, they now transferred to Germany. Are they now going to call them back? Okay, which flag will they hoist if the Americans come? Which flag will they come? Is it this type of flag the Fulani is burnt in Kanu or Kaduna, Sokoto? Is it the same flag they are coming to hoist for you in Nigeria again? I believe these people are shameless. Then, Dave Omahi calling on native doctors. Doesn't he know where they are? If you live and go on that road, Sapatliki, every poll you will see their totem. Native doctors, you don't look for it. If you have gone that way, you know what I'm saying. Every poll you see totem. Because when I even took a friend and said, come and see the den of native doctors. He said he was surprised. Every one poll you see their totem. Every one poll you see. Therefore, you should go there and collect all of them now to be doing something for him. Why is he looking for another? No, my brother, you see, when we are on radio like this, we don't even know what to talk because we are so happy. I thank my leader for renaming that Douglas Road to this our fallen hero.
Yes.
So let me see the person that will change that name from what our leader has.
He can't so way forever and ever. It's going to stay there.
Our leader decreed. He decreed it. There's nothing about it. And he told them that we have dethroned these people. Let any of them give order now. That's what he said, challenge. He told them the last broadcast. He said, let any of them give order. Whether any person can obey him. So let us see what they will do. But that name will never change again. That's my little contribution.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You know, he couldn't saw way. He couldn't saw the governor's house too. Is he couldn't saw house. That's what it's going to be. And that's what it means to pay for your own country. All right, caller, good morning. Caller on private line. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Good morning from here.
Good afternoon, Mazi Iyke. Good afternoon, sir.
Welcome to the program.
It's Rabbi Charles Ndewo. Thank you. I'm calling from my location. I greet Biafrans all over the world, friends of Biafra, freedom lovers. I salute you, our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I salute you. Shalom. Good afternoon from here. Mazi Iyke, let me add my voice in Ndewo, sir. Let me add my voice on what is trending. You know, I saw what Umahi is saying. You know, it shows everybody that Nigeria doesn't have intelligence. But let me go on international first. Everyone listening to me, if you are listening from America or you are one of the principal officers in American government, you know whom you are.
the intelligence community, you know exactly what our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is talking about. We saw the South African military contractor, the clip he made on how Goodluck Jonathan employed them to stop Boko Haram. But when Buhari came into power through Barack Obama, that contract was annulled.
Yes.
That contract was stopped because American donated heavily on late Buhari, Muhammadu Buhari's political party APC, to put him in power. Do you see how this thing is unfolding? When our leader was lashing on Barack Obama, he wasn't making a false statement. Everything he was saying is correct. We are looking at it. And when we look at it, how can we look at it, we don't understand it. How can you see all these merciless killings, bloodshed, children, women, mothers, their body mutilated, and the American government refuses to talk? They refuse to talk because Barack Obama installed Muhammadu Buhari for their interest. And when the other former president came, he saw every evidence around. And he also refuses to talk because they all, listen, I want to say this, I'm sorry, I'm pro-American. Everybody knows that. Like what that military contractor was saying, he has nothing against America, but it is quite shocking that they can come on, when they come into foreign policy, they will not consider their democracy and the democratic propaganda that are sending to the whole world. That we have to be democratic, we have to respect human rights. And when it comes to their private business, they don't observe all those things anymore. And now, look at it. When, like other people were saying, when 9/11 happened, the Northern Fulanis were rejoicing. They were praising Osama bin Laden. They were celebrating him. When Mutalab was caught in America, he almost blew the aircraft, but the thing couldn't detonate, and he was apprehended. This guy happens to be from a well-to-do family, a very wealthy family, but he left this thing and was listening to Sheikh Gumi, terrorist. Now to blow America, that America is the biggest Satan, that Israel is their brother. All their propaganda, all their talking is against America and Israel, the state of Israel. And Iran is also saying Israel is a one-bomb nation. America is the big Satan. And they will be stepping on American's flag publicly, privately. And now, when it comes to do with the agitation of Biafra liberation, America will turn blind eyes. Some group in America will turn blind eyes. They don't want to talk about it because Britain is telling them don't talk about it. And they are now carrying false propaganda to blackmail Biafrans as maybe that we are, instigating rebelliousness and so many other things, which is not correct. Mutalab passed through Amsterdam. He was crossed at Schiphol Airport. Everybody knows that. I was at Schiphol when this thing happened. And they switched off and let this guy went through because most of the people controlling Schiphol most of them are Arabs and they eat together. But when anything happens, the Biafran side, we celebrate America. We mourn when America is mourning. We will cry when America is crying. When it affects the state of Israel, we will cry. But when Biafrans are being killed, these people which shut their mouths, they are looking at oil and gas and they will not talk. And now they are saying, oh, can you send us military help? Command the one in Germany to come over to Africa, to Nigeria, while they send their military to southeast of that contraption, which is Biafran region, to kill civilians, unarmed people. And now they have military, they have so-called Nigerian military, but they cannot face the real combat. First, go to southeast of the north. Northern east, the Borno section where there is insurgency and Boko Haram. They cannot go and combat Boko Haram, but they want to come to Biafra to kill innocent people. Look, the world is looking at everyone now. You might be looking at Biafran issue, thinking it's a common black nation, nothing will happen, we will do it again. A crazy nuclear armed nation can nuke all these international nations that are claiming that Biafran issue will trigger world war if they don't take time. It's not going to be business as usual anymore because everyone is watching on what is going on there. It is right. It is really, really unfair. Why are you people supporting terrorists, Fulanis in the northern part of Nigeria? Why the Biafran people, the peaceful area, you are overlooking them, where the oil is coming from, where the gas is coming from? What are they talking about? Like our leader said, any foreign troop that comes to that region will pay with their lives. They're not going to get it free of charge anymore. It is not going to be business as usual. If Russia could not defeat Afghan in Afghanistan, how dare they want to try it? If they are pulling their troops from Iraq, let them come and try it again. It is not a threat. We have every right to defend our region and our territory. Mazi Iyke in there was. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. All right, this is Radio Biafra. I have a call coming on Principal Officer's line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yes, Mazi Nnamdi.
Welcome to the program.
Yes, calling from my location, and my name still remains Pastor Chris Wise. It's been a long time.
Yes, what happened?
Are you calling? Okay? Very much okay. I just take some vacation anyway. You know, sometimes you need to do some little things. So what I want to say is that I thank you very much for your decadness. I thank you for your analysis, and I thank you for everything you are doing precept by precept, because even as Bible said, that is what we are practicing in the Radio Biafra, because faith cometh by hearing, and hearing the word of our leaders' ministrations, and all of you guys that are in the studio there. And that very word right now has turned to be a great impartation and transformation onto the life of those that are a kind of living, let's assume, after all, it's Nigeria now, let's try to do it this way. You know, what am I trying to say right now is that, first of all, if I go forward, I want people from Onitsha to call the stations and tell us what is happening in Awada and, what do they call it, Oga Street. Right now, there is this very video, a lot of video that is going on right now. The army are now in Awada, a kind of shooting sporadically. I have the video here. So they are shooting sporadically to the residential area. People desert their homes as if we are in a war battle. Why in the place where there is problem, where there is war, kidnappers, killing, slaughtering of innocent souls, they are not there to cover them. Then my question is, what are the essence of governance? What are the essence of government? If a government that have been established to protect, to establish, to refurbish, to a kind of build, restructure or infrastructure, or bring in some certain ideology to transform ideas of people to the greater heights, are not doing those things, what are the needs of elections? What are the needs of having government? What are the needs of putting people on a high offices? You find out right now that these things are mere a kind of, let me just say, a ceremonial seat of authority, because they have run out of track and idea. The only place such governments a kind of benefit people is in foreign land. You know, they say that it's government of the people, by the people, and of the people. But in Biafra land, it's no longer, it's not business. It's not business as usual, because the law they made in Abuja is not to govern the zoo, but that law is for me and you. Why? The law is against our destiny. When you finish your education, you'll be forced to chase out of your land, even if you don't want to. They will frustrate you not to have a job. Even if you have job, you will have a menial job that is low to the level of your credits. And by so doing, you sell your land. From there, you run to abroad. You may end up in prison.
you may end up in some certain areas, in some certain difficulties, 15 years, 20 good years without returning back home. And you think that you are doing yourself the best thing. The houses are not traveling, and they are at home, even at our backyard, deriving the joy, the dividends, the blessings, the minerals that God has given to us. And when our leader said, let us join hands together to return back our destiny, our dignity, and our culture, who we are, back and return back to our land, many people will rise up to speak against what we are doing. Just like the lives of these governors right now. I asked that same question. These people, their balls, how many? Do they have 7 balls? Their heads, how many are there? Don't they have families? These are people that don't even have our interests. The office they acquire, they bought it. And the reasons of governance is to protect life and properties and bring infrastructures and employ masses and make sure the crime are being combated. But right now, they are helping the terrorists. They are supporting them. And they know that this thing is not going to do us any good. Now, what they are now doing is to turn back against us, instead of turning back against the terrorists. My brother, what I'm just trying to say is that what is happening right now is just a tip of an iceberg, because very soon, before the end of this very year, none of them will govern their nonsense from Biafra land. They will either stay in Abuja to govern it, or stay in Zakibiam, or stay in Panya, or whatever. But in Biafra land, they will not govern there. Why? Because the reason of governance is to bring free education, is to give people work, is to make sure that the tariff, okay, now I'm hearing that the electricity tariff right now is going to skyrocket to a kind of 100% double or 300% level. And these are the nation that don't supply your light, and yet they frustrate people to pay for what they did not use. As I'm speaking to you right now, a lot of live shooting right now is going on in Awada and what they call it, Oga Junction. Maybe block the road there. Somebody from that place should call and tell us. All right. Because why? They chase them to Nowhere Road. Thank you very much.
Yeah, well, thank you so much. All right. Coming to talk about Awada and what's going on there. I'm beginning to think about Igwe Achebe. I heard if he formed a security outfit. What happened to it? The same story about newspaper. That day it will just end there, and that's the end of it. What's no form of security outfit? Am I wrong? Because I heard something like that a couple of months ago. But eventually they're killing in Awada. So whoever is there anyway, like our brother just said, whoever is there, please call Radio Biafra and let us know what is going on with our brothers, with our families, and our life. Our lives matter like every other life. The number is 646-920-4541, 845-344-7984, +1 929-406-9953. I have a principal officer's line. Good morning. What's your name and where you're calling from?
Yeah. Good afternoon from here, from Ghana.
Welcome to the program.
Hi, Peters. Thank you, sir. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening to all Biafrans around the world. I greet you all in Chukwuka Bena's name. Ekenem Nagara, our able leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the only one who said that the suffering of their people has come to an end, and he mean the business. Started from 2010, I think, before he started broadcasting regularly from 2012, which I started following him from 2014. Till date, I've never seen any stain in his name. But some people have sworn to rubbish his work, not knowing that Elohim of Israel sent him for this job. I know the sun's time, the job will come to accomplish. because we have suffered enough. Like the last speaker, I really thank him for what he reminded some people, because there are some Efulefu who are still blind on what is going on. They are still swearing to their own life that they will make our life miserable. But this time around, what they plan will turn against them. Mazi, we are seeing money in Ikonso, and Elohim knows why we are still mourning him. He's a brave soldier, and it pains a lot that we lost someone like him, to the extent that our leader, Mazi Nnamdi, can shed tears about him. What pains me a lot, Mazi, there is a clip I viewed this morning in the name of what they call him, Zona Boy. They were pointing finger against him, and after the video, I realized that what people are saying is true. That this man's hands are in the death of Ikonso. You took a picture with Ikonso, you, Zona Boy, took a picture with Ikonso, and later wrote something there that you are snapping picture, that the person you are snapping picture with is a commander of ESN, Imo State. And you think that people are not seeing you. Okay, you made a video saying that you are not against Biafra, that is in support of Biafra. That there are people that are working secretly. And later on you come over again, say that 2023 is coming. That if we like, that we should continue listening to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. All this has shown that you Zona Boy, know what happened against our commander, Ikonso. And one thing you should know, don't think that you are smart. You said that your fans are calling you and you told them that you are head and heart, that you are living freely, that you are walking around however you like. But mind you that your name has been listed in a place that we listed, which MF4, Ezawo, Ijele, and rest of them. You know quite well, Zona Boy, that you can never step your foot in Biafra land again. Just bear this in your mind, that you can never in your life step into that land, Biafra. Remain wherever you are. Remain wherever you are. If you think that we don't know what you are doing, we know everything that you are doing. All the clips that you have made, all the pictures, all the conversation you made with Ijele, all of them are on our palm. So if you like this, continue deceiving yourself. You are supporting Nigeria. And the other way around, you are saying that you are supporting Biafra. And you think that people don't know. You think that you are smart. Mazi, that is the only thing that I want to come on air to say now.
Thank you.
I am Christian Onyema from Ghana here.
There we go.
Thank you, sir, and God bless you.
God bless you. Zona, who is Zona Boy? Is that a musician or what? Who is that person? I'm hearing the name for the first time. All right, this is Radio Biafra USA 2. Whatever they are saying, Biafra is here to stay, my brothers. There's nothing anybody can do to stop us. They can be confused all they want, but the truth is that when you point hand at killing somebody, you think that by killing somebody, the agitation will stop. You are more stupid than I can imagine. This is Radio Biafra. I'm going to take a very, very short break, and I'll be back with you. Stay tuned.
Think come is the prince, I don't come again, you know.
And the town's the big one.
Oh, promise to the success. No one back. And the microphone. Jay, you don't tell when we fight for this freedom. You don't tell when we fight for this freedom. All we need is the referendum. 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 All we need is the referendum.
All right, I have a call coming in on WhatsApp line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Good morning, Peters.
Welcome to the program.
My name is Chukwu Emmanuel. I'm a native of Isiago, Ebonyi State, Biafra land. I agree to my leader, our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, for a time like this. Yes, after listening and hearing from different angles, there was a complaint somebody made earlier on Radio Biafra about some people using Biafra flag to go and steal in Onwekeza in Ebonyi State. So when I heard this, I feel very, very, very annoyed for how Nigeria become. Then I start to ask question. What would be the position of Nigeria if our leader and the IPOB was not a match for a time like this? What is going to be the end of Nigeria? Because that country, every evil thing that cannot happen in the whole world is happening in Nigeria. How evil that country is all about. Why is it that no good thing can happen in Nigeria? Why? Why Fulanese has become the worst tribe in the whole world? What they believe is to destroy and to kill and to steal and to loot. Fulani has destroyed Nigeria completely. That anybody who is still talking of Nigeria today, animal living in the bush is far better than the person. Satan is better than the person. Nigeria is the worst place on earth. Nothing good will come out from Nigeria. I want to put it like this. If you are Igbo man and you are against your people's freedom, remember a day will come. That money you collected, you will not go to the grave with this money. You will go empty-handed. And all the evil thing we did will remain for your children, your wife, and your friends who you are using at a time like this. I don't believe that any Igbo man will continue attacking our leader. The Fulanese has invited all the criminals all over the whole world, Fulanese, to come and take over Nigeria. And all this Igbo Nigeria cannot see it. What they are interested is attacking their own freedom. This is the reason our leader said the black people has no sense of reason. Some of them, the animal living inside the bush are far better than them. Mostly the Igbo people. Igbo one Nigeria. Animal living in the bush are far better than you. You are not ready to be called a human being. Because Nigeria has come and Nigeria has gone. Let me stop here so far.
And there we go.
Thank you very much, Peter, for your effort.
Thank you very much. All right, this is Radio Biafra USA 2. We're still taking calls. I'll take more calls after this. Take this message.
I keep saying it live on air to the hearing of the whole world that the Conso must be avenged. This is Chinekabuno Oko. Ikonso way is going to be called. Every house, it will be printed. Ikonso way. Government house.
All right, I have a call coming in on principal officer's line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Hello, good afternoon from here.
Welcome to the program.
Dr. Hans Peters.
There we
yeah, this is Uchechukwu calling from Spain. Thank you for your efforts and your commitment to the struggle. And thank to our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Please, my own little contribution to the topic of... Am I coming clear, please?
Yes, you are. Go ahead, sir. You're talking to the world.
Yeah, please, yeah, good. My little contribution today is the issue of Ikonso Way. I so much appreciate the idea of the Ikonso Way, and I thank Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for his idea. That is exactly what we need. And this is going to be an encouragement to other fighters for the restoration of Biafra, because it's going to encourage everybody to know that they are not fighting in vain. You know, in the end, we have every reason now to say we have to be committed to the fight for the restoration of Biafra.
Yes.
And another topic is the issue of America supporting the northern part of Nigeria. We are using this medium to let them know that we have done our best to support them in any time they are having issues, and they should go back to the history and search their record to know that actually the Biafra have been with them throughout the time of the crisis. And this is the time for them to appreciate and reciprocate what we have done for them. We don't need anything more less than that. Okay? And one other issue I want to point out, please, is we have officers line and you have the general line. Please, we should have emergency line. It is very important. Why I'm saying this is this, because while you are online, there are people that want to bring emergency information, maybe from Enugu or Imo State or wherever an issue is happening on the ground. So they might be trying to relay this information, and they will not be privileged because of the line is jam-packed. So let them have a special line we call an emergency line, so that when such issue is on the ground, they can be able to reach us directly, so that we can know actually what they want to tell us. It is very, very important. That's my own suggestion. Yes. And another point I want to make is this issue of, when the Janjaweed, the new Inspector General of Police took over, he said that they are now going to pay more attention to intelligence. And that is what I want us to do too. Let us pay more attention to intelligence. This is going to help us very much. And whenever any of you is on the air, you can always repeat this, the line that our leader gave to us. That was the line that he gave to us in case of there's any issue on the ground, that we should reach the line. I think it's a German line. Yes. Yeah, we can easily forget it. So whenever you're on air, you can always remind us of this emergency line, because we need this emergency. Let us make 95% of our job emergency. It is going to be very, very effective in our quest for restoration of Biafra. Thank you very much. Right, this is my little contribution.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
All right, thank you very much. Suggestion is well taken. Emergency line, I don't know. Emergency line probably we might not create a new line, but we're going to use one of the lines existing. Actually, the principal officer's line could serve that purpose, because that line is always not too busy. People don't use it very much. The principal officers at the 929-406-9953. You can use that as an emergency line because they're the principal officers that the line is made for. They hardly use it. They rather choose to use the other lines. I don't know, for whatever reason. And the women too, they have the same line, 929-406-9953, but they rarely use it. So they prefer the other lines. I don't know why. I can't control that. But what I'm saying is that it will not be very, very practicable for us to include another line. Already have 1, 2, 3, 4 lines here, and that's more than enough, isn't it? So emergency lines, you can come in, and then the line that our leader gave us to report, that line I'm going to look for it and make sure I place it conspicuously where I can be looking at it by the day, because that's the only way I can remember these numbers myself. All right, I have a call coming in on Principal Officer's line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Wow, the person just dropped. I don't know why. Let me take another one on straight line. Caller on straight line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Thank you, Mazi Peters, for giving me this opportunity. My name is Simon Ayanogo, calling from Maria, Spain. Simon is from Omaka. Bless every IPOB family members all over the world. Bless our able leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Protect and guide him. He's going out and coming in will be blessed. May give him more blessing, more than he gave to Solomon, to lead us in this battle for the restoration of Biafra. May any step, anything he think he wish, bring us closer to Biafra. We shall be alive to see Biafra in the mighty name of Chukwu.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Mazi Peters. I don't know. Sometimes people, I don't know. Have you ever had this? Mbaka said he don't know who Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is, and but I know it will be happening. Also, why is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? We're okay for the moment. So all of them, some of them, I do speak to some of them. You know, like some they think. When I join our leader, when I join this, it's like I'm not there. Mando church because I left church earlier. They were not listening when we foresee and talked about all these things. Like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu before, man, this is how I was born. Some people might say I'm too wicked because if I tell you something, be careful tomorrow, don't listen. If that can happen to you, I will not listen to you from now to baby. This is the way I live my life. Some of them are admitting, some will still be running in the chair, moving around with pen in the nyash. Money they will collect from Abuja. So you come and betray us. You know, Fulani, they always entrap their enemies. Those ones that consider their prey. Those ones don't meet with them. Those ones that come close to them. They must set you up. They must dehumanize you. They must make you. They will hold you. You see a man start behaving like child. I foresee all these things. It's not that some of them that do talk, he said that Mazi do, but this is the same man. Without him, we are finished. Mazi Iyke, you see all these people, you see, call our elders, our leaders. Let them see one of idiot Fulani. You see that all of them are, the man answering them with this. I was seeing all this as far back of 2014. I was the set of Ike Ohaneze. After that set, Ohaneze is dead. But the world will come and step on us, using us, talking IPOB. That is what rebrand Ohaneze with that. In the end, if you see these people, what the Fulanis are doing to them, if you see the way these people are giving them order to come and kill their own people, I start shouting, cry. Some of them, their son may be our friend, or you know, Why we? But until it happened to the Igwe Oba of Lagos, did he say he would drown Igbo people in Lagos? I said, which Lagos? Man, that I call them. How can he? They know if I'm there, it will not happen. Because I don't tell anybody what I do to my enemy. But IPOB come out, Mazi Nnamdi come out with the courage. We didn't do like others. We didn't take money. We didn't take anything before any has to offer to us. We say we want freedom. He never given it. He haven't given us. Some of you, we are used to destroy our property. We will destroy our businesses for we to back out. Look at where we could be today. They will just come and ride over, tattle over, or some finish us. We are still saying it. Let me round it up. Mazi Iyke. American people, the good people of America, we are in our own. You people fight for freedom. Yeah, government can play politics, do anything, but anyone to see our place. I get you the way to soup. I don't think that we in this modern era, after what happened in 2001 in Afghanistan, after what happened in Iraq, American soldiers will step up foot, going to any other place. People are wise now. We are fighting for our freedom. We don't want we want to be peaceful, one of the most peaceful countries in the world. But those who wish us good, who wish them good, but those who come to destroy us, we will destroy them. We're everywhere. We are not backing down. It is how they want it. If they want it for peace, we don't. If they want it for war, we have learned all. We can do anything to defend ourselves, as you people have collided to exterminate the Biafra race. How do you think it can be possible? As long as there's sun, there's water. You people can never do it. All the plan you have been planning, we haven't noticed it, and we take you people as good people, convert to your religion, answer your name, but still yet. No, enough is enough. Mazi Iyke, thank you for giving me this opportunity.
All right, thank you very much. Oh, here Biafra, thank you so much for your call. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. What we are saying is that our freedom is paramount, and what we need from you actually is for those of them in the in the zoo, those of them back home who are facing the heat, the ESN, they need support, and we have to do all we can. Throw in something every month, every week, every day, if you wish, whatever way you wish. Just go to our website www.ipobinusa.org/it and say donate, and the money will go there. The support is what we need. Our brother just made a point that, the video that I had earlier, for those of us in diaspora, even though he was calling on our leader to do that, but I don't think our leader, but anyway, actually our leader can give instructions towards that we should one day devote just one day, all of us in diaspora, in America and North and South America, wherever we are, in Europe, just devote one single day on which to go to the stations, do a demonstration, not in the street this time, but go to the big stations so that they can carry our story, whether they like it or not. This is a well-written opinion by one of our brothers, and I'm very happy that he did. And I hope our leader is listening and will put it into consideration, put it in the agenda, whatever he decides to do that. It is a very welcome idea. Those of us here in the United States will be able to take part in it. We've done that before, but not directly to the stations. But, we assembled somewhere in New York. We did the same thing. We went to Washington. But this time, what our brother is suggesting is not just a street thing. Just all Biafrans. They will ask questions. I know all these stations. When you go near them, in fact, there was even the one that we wanted to print. I remember many years ago, and somebody has suggested doing a video and showing all the killings and putting them in the videotape. I mean, in a CD, walking up to CNN in front of it, and then tell the people that are passing by that these are the things that CNN don't want you to see. I don't know what happened to that idea. The idea was very hilarious, but you know something? It is never too late. We are still going to do the same thing like our brother has requested. We have to support those on the ground. Ikonso gave up his life. We've seen. We know. And there are many of them out there. The killing of the Consor doesn't end anything. It does not. There are other ones that are coming up that are willing to even sacrifice and give their lives for this thing what they were doing. All they need from us is support, and we have to say very good thank you. The way we can say this thank you is that we go out and support. Go to our website, www.
Biafrans Got Talent exclusive.
USA.
Tell me where do I go? If not for ESL, where do we stay? If not for IPOB, tell me where do I go? If not for ESL, where do we stay? IPOB, thank you. Thank you. ESL, thank you. IPOB, thank you. ESL, thank you.
ESL is chasing away criminals in our land, in Biafra land.
Before we were truly messed up, but right now we are fully secure. Words cannot tell how we feel about the things you do for us.
Are you struggling to stand for our rights? We say thank you for protecting Biafra land.
Yeah. You've been fighting so hard, protecting motherland against the Fulanese enemies of Biafra land.
They are the soldiers that we know, bronze to safeguard and keep us safe.
If it's not for IPOB, tell me where do I go? If not for ESL, where do we stay? If not for IPOB, tell me where do I go? If not for ESL, where do we stay? IPOB, thank you.
Thank you, ESN.
Thank you, IPOB.
Oh boy, that music is softening my strength, driving me crazy, I'm telling you. Let's take this as the very last call. Caller, good morning. Caller on Principal Officer's line, please make it very brief. That's your last call for today.
Yeah, good afternoon from here.
Welcome to your
Mazi
program.
Iyke. Yeah, this is Mazi Iyke from London.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you so much. Your line is always like a presidential hotline. You can't get you. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity. Well, I just want to chip in one or two things. You know, Britain and America, I'll use the word, they are not stupid like some of us from Africa.
Yes.
They might do. You live in America for so many years now, and me also live here in London. Our leader, we rallied around him so many years ago for him to kickstart this movement. And for people like us, we know that Biafra is already here. The day Biafra came was 12/12/20, the day ESN was launched.
Yes.
You know, but some of our people will not understand it. That's why we are calling everybody, if you're an Igbo person, you're a Biafran. Whatever you are doing, a business person, whoever you are, support ESN. Support ESN, because in 1967, we had no standing security network to defend Biafra land. It's one of the things that made us, well, they say we lost the war, but we did not lose the war. That was why they exterminated 5-point-something million of us. This time around, it's not going to be easy. That extermination, we are going to exterminate them. Yes. Every enemy of Biafra. It doesn't matter whom you are British, you're American, you're whoever. Once you lay your leg on our soil to fight, to defend the Fulani terrorist government of Nigeria, well, you've signed your death warrant. Yes. This is not, and moreover, if you kill one of us in our land, you are American. We are millions in that America. We will also kill your own people there. That is what we are saying. So you better not come, to fight to defend a terrorist established government. Fulani messed up Nigeria. Fulani imported this terrorist into Nigeria. Fulani created terrorism in Nigeria. Now Fulani used the money meant to buy ammunition to give the Nigerian military to fight Boko Haram. They gave it, put the ammunition in the hands of Fulani herdsmen. Terrorists going about, they deploy them all over Nigeria, causing mayhem. This is what they are doing. So no send government, even if you are a stupid person, Before America will deploy their military to Nigeria or Britain will deploy their military, it will be debated in the parliament, isn't it?
That's right.
It's not like somebody will just come up like the way they do in Nigeria. The dead man in Asarok will just wake up and deploy, tell his brother, Fulani, chief of army staff, and say, send military jet in our load to go and bomb people. No, it's not that way. The Western world, whether anybody likes it or not, the last thing, I repeat it, the last thing Britain or America will do is to deploy any of their citizens to come to Nigeria to die, to fight for what? Let them, there is a simple question, for what? What are they coming there to fight for? To keep one Nigeria for what? Even if the oil they are getting or whatever, they will not make that mistake. They are not going to make that. Anyway, they are not stupid. We've lived with them for so many years to know how they think and how they operate.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so our people shouldn't even be disillusioned or panic or think of anything. Rather, whatever meeting they are doing is for them to withdraw themselves. After all, Britain said the security situation in Nigeria, it cannot be there's nobody who can help them in Nigeria. The security situation is beyond redemption.
That's right.
So the people who messed it up, the Fulani tribe that came from Futajelon into Nigeria, they are not even indigenous people. They came and took over power, and then you are using that power to subjugate people, to kill people, to take over their land for Islamization. So Britain are not going to be stupid to send their children to come and die, or America sending their children to come and die for a black man. No. You know that, Mr. Ike. You know that. They are not going to do that. You know, they might make all this movement, but the movements don't even bring anything. It's just, you can call it a filibustering. You people in America call it a filibustering in politics or whatever. They are not going to do anything. So our people, what we are saying is, whomever you are, dip your hand inside your pocket, bring out something, very little, even monthly, do direct debit to support ESN. Because with them, Biafra is already here. Our leader has declared Douglas Road, Ikonso Way, Douglas House, Ikonso House. What does it mean? It means that Biafra is here because the names of streets you see, as Peters, you know that in America, here in UK, Western world, the names of people they used to name streets are people who fought for their freedom,
That's right.
died in that conquest. That is how they name their streets. That is how they name their, some of their national archives or whatever things to remember. Our leader have started. He knows what. That's why this guy. Some of you people don't know our leader. If you know him, if you know Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Jesus Christ, even you, some of you, you go to bed. When he said, do this, just do it. No matter how difficult that thing is. When he said, do this, do it. Right. Because he's a man. Since I was born, I'm not a young man. I have children, 5 children, somehow, 30-something years. So I experienced the Nigerian Biafra war. I have scars of that war on me. But from the day I had the voice of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu here in London, and I traveled to central London to meet him face to face, that was the day I concluded. I say, so my dad was right. Yes. Because my dad told us during Biafran war, my children, when they were bombing us during that time, he would take us, go inside his bucket in the village and say, my children, don't worry. This Nigeria that is killing us, these Fulani people that are killing us, one day we will be free. Biafra, we will be free from the hands of Nigeria. It might not be in their time, but my children, remember this. A day will come, we will be free. So when I had our leader, he might be as the same age as me. I traveled to see him face to face, spoke with him. I said, listen, I am behind you because the prophet, my dad died as one of the oldest men, 125 years, lived a good life. The day he wanted to die, he arranged everybody, say, listen, I want to go the other side. We said, okay, Papa, good night. And that was it. He never got sick, nothing. These are people who lived, who knew what Biafra is all about. So I am telling our people, be resolute. I say, be resolute. Don't give up. Don't give an inch. If our leader come out to say, bring your pen and papers, there is a reason why he said that. Because some people forget easily. When you write things, he's saying, Next time you go listen to it again, learn something and act the way he said it.
Yes.
Had he been our commander, Ikonso, listened and obeyed exactly what our leader said, he wouldn't have died, because he was having contact with some of all these Efulefus that are all over Europe and different places that are enemy of what we are doing. You have no business with enemy of Biafra. Even me, there are family members. We are from the same mother and father. If I say, oh, I'm a Biafran and this and that, they will say, yes, it's true. We join Biafra. But if you are a friend or whoever, relatives, and I'm talking of Biafra, you are not accepting what I'm saying, I switch up. I delete your number. I have no business with you forever. That's the way it is. So our people should learn this. Please support ESN, because in short, Nigeria is already dead. We are waiting for a burial date to put Nigeria, 6 feet under. Thank you, Mazi Iyke Peters, for giving me the opportunity. May God bless you. Keep doing what you are doing.
Thank you, sir. All right, thank you so much, my brother. Thank you. Sorry, just my hand just touched and it cut you, but I think you've sent your message. Your message is quite clear. We are calling on all of you, all of us to make our donations, please. I'm not begging for it. It is our own thing that we are doing. It's like taking money from your left pocket and putting it in your right pocket. Yes, because it still belongs to you. ESN is our thing. These are volunteers. These are young people that have come out. Ikonso was one of them. But there are many other Ikonsos out there that need support. So I Jimbabu Garago. Soja go, soja come. Things that will happen, it always happen. The person that's going, like I said before, I've said it several times on this program, I was at the first war. I didn't die. I'm still here sitting down talking to you on the microphone. It's okay. It is still part of it.
You heard on Radio Biafra.
Eventually, you are doing it for posterity. I just heard what our last brother said. His father, before he passed on, called them together and said, one day we shall be free. And I agree with them. I agree with that 100%. All right, so I've turned off all the lines. I don't need you to call me because I'm not going to pick up your call. Your call is going to go on deaf ear. The lines are all closed. It's about time we go. It's about come back and stay tuned. Don't go away, because Mazi Nnamdi is getting to take the podium as Radio Biafra USA 1 is coming in at this time. From me, it's goodbye. But don't forget, Biafra is our religion.